is the Hotel Edgewater. The Hotel Edgewater is also one of a kind. It was built in 1962, and it was originally designed to host guests of the World's Fair that took place here in Seattle in that year. But due to some great construction delays, the hotel wasn't completed until about 2 weeks after the fair was over. And the fair lasted 6 months, so it was incredible delays. So in order to still reel in some business, right, they opened up a bait and tackle shop in the lobby and advertised in a variety of magazines that this was the only hotel where you could fish out of your bedroom window. Now, we do not have small fish here in Elliott Bay, and this hotel is 4 stories tall. So you can imagine you're trying to take a nap on the 1st floor and someone on the 4th floor is trying to haul a 10-pound salmon up out of the bay. And they're already not happy to be out of the water, right? You don't want that knocking against your window. People also didn't really know what to do with the fish once they got them into their room, so it was kind of a nightmare for housekeeping. And the practice was pretty much banned in the 80s, but not before in 1964 the Beatles stopped by here on their first world tour, and we got some great pictures of them fishing out of their bedroom window. Now at Pier 69, we're also passing by a couple of incredibly speedy-looking catamaran-style vessels, these red, white, and blue vessels. Those are the Victoria Clippers. And those will take you from Seattle here to Victoria, BC in just about 2.5 hours. By comparison, the vessel we're traveling on right now will take about 8 hours to make that same trip. They will also take you up to the San Juans if you want to do some whale watching, if you're going to be around for a little while. That's a great little day trip to make while the weather's still nice. So this gray building, Pier 70, is going to be the last pier that we're going to see here on the waterfront. It's one of the oldest, and it's been home to a variety of different businesses. The Coast Guard has had their base here. The Washington Liquor Control Board has had a warehouse here. But it had a brief moment of fame in the 1990s when it was the set for The Real World Seattle. Some of you might know what The Real World is. It's basically a reality show involving young folks and a lot of alcohol in a house together. Lots of fun. But just to, if you haven't already pulled out your camera, and a lot of you have, if you want to direct your attention a little bit up off the waterline here, you'll see our closest, most unobstructed view of the Space Needle that we're going to get on this tour. So this is a great photo opportunity. It's pretty cloudy. The weather is looking kind of authentic. You can Photoshop some rain in if you want. I will talk a little bit more about the Space Needle once we get a little further on in our tour. This is a great time to take some pictures. But I will talk about back down on the waterline. You might see a spiky red sculpture sitting atop a green hill there. And there are a number of other sculptures in this park. This is called the Olympic Sculpture Park. It's part of the Seattle Art Museum, and it's free and open to the public, and it's home to a number of huge outdoor sculptures, both visiting and permanent. And the park itself is actually a work of architectural art. It's meant to mimic the landscape of Washington State. Now, speaking of giant sculptures, if you direct your attention a bit up off the waterline again, we're passing by this squat building that looks like it's made almost entirely out of windows here. It's got a giant globe on top with a golden eagle. And the slogan that wraps around that globe is, "It's in the PI." PI stands for Post-Intelligencer. And this used to be home to the Seattle Post-Intelligencer, which is Washington's oldest morning newspaper. It was founded in 1863, which is 26 years before Washington even became a state. You can't destroy it or do anything with it, or it's kind of inconvenient to try and bring down off the building as well. Now back down on the waterline, we are also still passing by a long strip of green here that's connected from the Olympic Sculpture Park all the way to the base of Queen Anne Hill. And this park is Myrtle Edwards Park. It's a 1.5 miles